Hello and welcome back to Health for You. Today we're going to explore a fascinating question that challenges almost everything you've been told about health and nutrition. What really happens if you stop eating for 3 full days? 72 hours? At first, it might sound extreme or even dangerous. After all, we've been programmed to believe that eating frequently, nourishing our bodies every few hours, is the only way to stay healthy and energized. Doctors, diet programs, and food companies have told us for years that skipping meals will slow your metabolism, cause muscle loss, and make you weak. But what if that's not the whole truth? What if the real problem behind many modern chronic diseases is not undereating, but actually overeating and eating too often? Today, we'll take a deep dive into the science of intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. We'll uncover the surprising benefits that can happen inside your body when you go without food for 24, 48, and even 72 hours. And most importantly, I'll show you how fasting, when done correctly, can transform your health, protect your body from disease, and even reset your immune system. So grab a glass of water, settle in, and let's flip your perspective on food and health upside down. The hidden enemy: insulin resistance. At the heart of this discussion lies one condition: insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that allows your cells to absorb and use glucose or sugar from the food you eat. But when you eat too frequently, your body is constantly flooded with insulin. Over time, your cells stop responding effectively. This is called insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is now recognized as the root cause of many chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, obesity, fatty liver disease, cardiovascular problems, and even certain cancers. The irony? You don't get insulin resistance by not eating. You get it by eating too often and too much. Think about modern eating habits. Breakfast at 8 a.m., a mid-morning snack at 10, lunch at 12, another snack in the afternoon, dinner at 7, maybe even dessert or late-night eating. That's 6 to 7 insulin spikes per day. And many diets, especially those that tell you to eat 5-6 small meals a day, only make the problem worse. You're constantly stimulating insulin, never giving your body a break, and eventually blocking your cells from efficiently using fuel. This explains why people who follow calorie-restricted, eat small meals all day diets often end up with slower metabolisms, constant hunger, and very little success at long-term fat loss. Why fasting flips the switch. Now, what happens if you stop eating so frequently? Enter intermittent fasting, restricting your eating to a shorter window each day. For example, you might eat only between 12 noon and 6 p.m., giving your body an 18-hour fasting period. During those fasting hours, several powerful things happen. Insulin levels drop, allowing fat burning to turn on. Inflammation decreases, reducing pain, swelling, and risk of chronic illness. Brain function improves because ketones produced from fat provide a steady fuel for neurons. Mood and energy stabilize. No more sugar crashes or food comas. Abdominal fat begins to shrink because fasting targets visceral fat more effectively than dieting. Intermittent fasting is like giving your body a daily reset button. But if you want to go deeper, if you want to unlock the most dramatic health transformations, you have to try prolonged fasting. What happens in a 24-48 hour fast? When you extend your fast beyond a single day, the benefits multiply. Glycogen depletion. Your liver stores sugar in the form of glycogen. After about 24 hours, those stores are nearly empty, and your body must shift to burning fat and producing ketones. You may notice quick weight loss, but remember, much of it is water released as glycogen is burned off. Ketosis becomes dominant. By the 48-hour mark, nearly 87% of your body's fuel is coming from ketones. Ketones are a cleaner, more efficient fuel source that protect your brain and spare your muscles. Growth hormone surges. Human growth hormone, HGH, can rise by up to 2,000% during prolonged fasting. HGH helps preserve lean muscle, accelerates fat loss, and promotes cellular repair. Far from making you weaker, fasting actually protects your muscles and encourages healing. Autophagy is triggered. This is one of the most exciting processes. Autophagy is like your body's built-in recycling system. It identifies damaged proteins, old cell parts, and dysfunctional components, breaks them down, and recycles them into fresh, useful building blocks. Think of it as a self-cleaning oven, clearing out cellular junk to make way for renewal. the 72-hour fast. Deep healing. Now, what if you push your fast to a full 3 days? 72 hours. This is where the magic truly happens. Deep autophagy. Your body goes into overdrive, aggressively cleaning up old cells, damaged tissues, and even intracellular pathogens. Some research suggests prolonged fasting may even target latent viruses like Epstein-Barr or herpes, which conventional medicine cannot eliminate. Immune system reset. Studies have shown that fasting for 72 hours can stimulate stem cell production and regenerate parts of your immune system. This process enhances your body's ability to fight cancer, autoimmune conditions, and chronic inflammation. Brain health. Higher ketone levels supercharge your neurons, improving mental clarity, focus, and memory. Some people describe it as a mental upgrade. Sharper thinking, better mood, and even reduced anxiety. Free stem cell therapy. Stem cell injections in clinics can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Prolonged fasting, however, may provide a similar regenerative effect naturally, at zero cost. It's almost as if the body, deprived of constant food intake, says, "All right, it's time to repair, renew, and rebuild." How to fast safely. Of course, fasting for 72 hours is not something to jump into without preparation. Here are some crucial guidelines. Water only. During fasting, you should consume only water. Black coffee and unsweetened tea are acceptable because they contain virtually no calories. Bone broth, however, breaks the fast because it contains calories and protein. Electrolytes matter. Lack of sodium, potassium, or magnesium can make you feel weak, dizzy, or fatigued. Add a pinch of sea salt to your water, about a teaspoon per day spread out. Consider supplementing potassium and magnesium if you're prone to deficiencies. Listen to your body. Headaches, nausea, or extreme fatigue may signal you need more electrolytes, rest, or in some cases, to stop fasting. Always consult a professional if you have underlying health conditions. Refeeding with care. Perhaps the most important step. Breaking a fast incorrectly can be more harmful than fasting itself. Start gently, with bone broth, lightly steamed vegetables, or a soft-boiled egg. Allow several hours between small meals before returning to normal eating the next day. Avoid heavy carbohydrates at first, which can trigger dangerous blood sugar spikes and digestive distress. This is not just advice, it's a warning. Improper refeeding after prolonged fasting has led to serious health issues, a condition known as refeeding syndrome. So take it slow, respect your body, and let it adjust back to nourishment. The bigger picture. So, should everyone stop eating for 72 hours? Not necessarily. Fasting is a powerful tool, but it's not for everyone. Pregnant women, people with certain medical conditions, or those underweight should not attempt prolonged fasts without strict medical supervision. But for many, fasting is a way to break free from the constant cycle of eating, snacking, and craving. It's a chance to give your digestive system a break, lower insulin resistance, and allow your body to repair itself on a deep cellular level. Remember, fasting is not about starving, it's about healing. It's about giving your body the opportunity to shift gears from growth and storage to repair and regeneration. And the best part? This therapy is free. No supplements, no expensive treatments, no complicated diets, just water, time, and patience. Final thoughts. We've been told all our lives that food equals health, and while that's true in part, too much food too often can be just as damaging as too little. By embracing intermittent fasting and occasionally experimenting with prolonged fasting under safe conditions, you may unlock one of the most powerful, natural healing strategies available to us. So, next time you think health only comes from eating more, remember, sometimes the key to wellness is not what you eat, but what you don't eat. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Health For You for more science-based insights into how to live a healthier, longer life. And always remember, health starts with the choices you make today.